and then I'm not sure if it'll include you or not into the stream. I don't care either way. If you want to be in it, I don't care. So that way it doesn't. Yeah. And it may make it more interesting for people to watch, because I find it difficult to talk by myself. I'm not quite sure. But I'm gonna set up the lobby. But yeah, I tried doing a race real quick so I could have some money to build some cars, and freaking ran out of. I did the Italian one, whatever that track is. When
Maggiore.
Yeah. And I tried doing a one-stop race, and I miscalculated, and I was driving. Yeah. And so I had to restart it, and then I got it after that. I ran out of gas right as I crossed the line on the last lap. So that I got it perfect that time.
Was that on the mission, or just on the tracks part, just like in the main menu bit?
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't one of the human comedy ones?
No, it was like one against bots. Like it was like a $485,000 race or whatever, but then it gives you like 700 plus for a clean race.
Yeah, we get a clean race. Oh, that's Sardegna, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maggiore, Sardegna, yeah. That's quite a good. That's one of the ones that's more worthwhile grinding.
Because it takes.
You get it done reasonably quickly.
Yeah, 26 minutes, 27 minutes, I think.
So I quite like to do the Tokyo one, because I can get the Tokyo one done in 27 minutes. My fastest time is 27 minutes 13, I think. But the problem is, like, it's not the easiest to do it cleanly. They've made it a little bit harder to get a clean race. Because I noticed the last time that I did it, in fact the last two times that I did it, sorry, I got to the end of the race and it didn't give me the clean race bonus. I was like, what?
Huh.
Never happened to me before on it, but yeah.
I've had
whether that was
issues.
Part of a recent update, I don't know.
Like, that one has always been super hard for me. Like, I like finding different cars I can use, you know?
The Tokyo one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy one.
Yeah.
I'd use a Nissan GTR. And I do it no stop. I don't stop at all.
For real?
Yeah, just a Nissan GTR with sports hard tyres. And yeah, I do a no stop strategy.
What the heck? That's insane. I think I did, like, I played around a little bit, and I did the Group 4 GTR, and did sport hard, and added a ton of weight to it, and did that. Okay. And I think I did a 1, maybe a 2 stop on it, because it rains in the beginning.
I'm guessing the issue you'll have with that, though, is you can't take the wing off the Group 4 cars, can you?
I put max downforce.
You'll have had too much downforce on the straight.
Oh, true. Or I think maybe I didn't have max downforce. Maybe I turned it all the way down. I can't remember.
All the way down. I imagine your top speed will probably still be quite slow.
Yeah.
On that straight, because that straight on that circuit.
Because you need to go like 300 kilometers or something on average, probably. Like if you have a car that goes 300k, you're probably fine.
What am I hitting on that? I'm a miles an hour guy.
So like 200.
Yeah. In the UK we use miles an hour. It's not like
really?
Yeah. We use miles.
I switched all my stuff to like kilometers and stuff on here because
just so when you, so people.
It's easier. But I still have like the standard like pounds and horsepower and whatnot. I haven't changed any of that.
Yeah, you see, in the UK most people use metric for weight.
That's so weird.
When they travel places, they use miles and miles per hour.
I never knew that. That's so weird.
It's because, like, obviously the UK used to have imperial systems. So everything used to be pounds and miles per hour.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then it was either the 60s or the 70s the UK government decided to phase out imperial measurements. bring in the metric system, which they started bringing in for everything from engineering to buying groceries at the shop, and pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The only thing they never changed it for is the travelling system. So yeah, so signs, all road signs still say miles, not kilometers.
That's weird. I know, I'm not sure the history, but I think in the U.S. they tried converting to kilometers at one point, but it didn't go over very well or something. I can't remember.
I know engineers in America still use imperial. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
NASA don't anymore though, do they? Because in the International Space Station, they had a problem because the European Space Agency were making like one part of a system, and NASA were making another part of the same system, and somebody had made a fuck up with the with the not the translation, sorry, the conversion ratio from inches to metric, and there was something they were putting on the ISS that it wouldn't fit because someone had fucked up the conversion from metric to imperial to metric. So, so NASA now use metric apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of useless information for you.
Yeah, because I know the place I work at, it's like engineering. We engineer stuff too, and then we build it, and they use metric for everything unless it's a part that they haven't designed and they bought it to apply to it. Then it's standard. So we got a little bit of standard stuff, and then everything else is metric. But
what state are you in?
I'm in Arkansas. I'm probably in the worst place you want to be if you want to get into racing. So, but I wouldn't say the middle of nowhere, but as far as like automotive stuff, there's nothing much really going on motorsport wise. But I got the lobby up. Whenever you're ready, got 2 people that joined. So I expect, since I changed the classes or how you build the cars, that you get more random people joining and whatnot, and then it'll make it easier for people from my page to try and join as well. The builds aren't as complicated.
I didn't think any of the builds were complicated, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't either. But I think just for like normal people, people who aren't super competitive, but still enjoy motorsports and so on, like it may be a little much for them. Like they may just want to hop in something and come in. So I was trying to think more from that aspect to get people in, because I want it to be like a competitive kind of atmosphere, but you need to get people in first, and then they need to be able to enjoy it, and then maybe after they enjoy it, they'll be a little bit more competitive. Just trying to get the bodies and build the community. I don't know if I may have to restart this lobby. I don't think I restricted the tires. I think I restricted the horsepower. See if you can put race tires on. If it'll let you. This dude just hit me. Let me try a car and see.
Spot stops.
So I may have to. This one doesn't. Let me see. Where's the... You can't buy anything in here? What happened to the buy thing? If you need to buy, like, tires or something.
Race shop still there, is it? Race shop.
Mine's, like, grayed out, though. I can't even select it.
I'm just in the settings. Is there a weight restriction?
No. Just power.
Mine's not grayed out. I can buy tyres.
What the? Why can't I buy tires?
Yeah, I can go into mine.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's... If I forgot that. I can't remember. Oh, now it'll let me buy.
Oh, had you already entered your car?
Oh.
That's
that
what
was.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this car's gonna be way too heavy. Should be using like a Monte Stratus or something nice and more.
Well, I may, if these other guys are using, like the guy on the 11 using racing tires, it's gonna be a little different. And I'm going to restart the lobby. I'll just buy tires for this car real quick and see. How do I want to get the tires? So
Well, they've got racing tyres on, haven't they?
Oh, they do?
No, I thought you said that they did.
Well, that's what I'm trying to... Okay. It will let me enter with racing tires, so let me back out. And I'm
you shouldn't have to back out if you just go to your menu right in the very bottom left where you change the track and stuff. You should be able to change it all in there.
When did they add this?
It's been in there a while.
Oh. Oh, I can't change usable tires. Oh wait. Sport, there it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna allow sport tires. Yeah, I went right over that. Okay. That should fix it now. Forgot I probably need to link this stream to the page. That way people know. But this will also give us like more options for cars too. So I just like playing around with stuff and seeing what works and taking like 500 horsepower cars and putting a restrictor on them and you know.
Yeah.
Because with the way the game's set up, I feel like it pays more attention to like how the cars are built. Like newer cars have better suspension than older cars, so they're more capable usually.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, even if you put racing suspension on the older cars, you've still got to mess around with so quite a lot to get to handle well.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I think they keep like the stock tire size, but just change the compounds, and that's how it feels. You know, it's you can't widen the tires or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other guy won't be here tonight, so we'll see how this works out. Is that Expo a street car? What the?
Which one? Sorry.
Expo? Is that still considered a street car?
Yeah. Yeah, the KTM.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically a street car.
What the heck? That's funky. See what this NSX does. I need to find like something that teaches me how to tune so I can adapt better and use the cars I want to use and not use them because they suck. Like the characteristics. Like whenever I played Forza, like I was able to tune okay, like enough to make a undrivable car to me suitable for me, you know? But in here it's just like I have no idea. Like I tried messing with the RS200, the Sierra Cosworth. I love that car. And it just plows through the corners and doesn't have like it understeers mid-corner and corner exit or something. And it had this weird thing where I couldn't max lock in steering, which I remember seeing a video about that. If your ride height's too low, it'll do that. So I tried raising it all the way up just to see if it'll fix it, and it still did it sometimes. So I was trying to figure that out, but just stopped using the car. So I don't even think I lowered the thing. I think it was stock ride height that was doing that. I wonder if an all-wheel drive car would be faster than that KTM. That's like another thing I don't want to get into because there's going to be cars that are like, of course they're good, you know. I'm not really a big fan of that. In Forza we called them leaderboard cars. I'm not sure if that's the same here. Just one car that's just way better than everything else. I'm also trying to get out of that mindset because you go into sport, you know, and there's only one car that's going to be good, you know. So you don't really have a choice. Or there's that one guy that uses the GTR and he's like top 10 and like the next one's like, you know, past 100. And it's just like, how the heck did he do that? Hairpin, I go in too much and you need to be a little bit more patient around the apexes.
Yeah, it's quite a tricky circuit.
And then this last corner, you go like halfway through the corner, you're like mid-track and you let it come in, and then you can just full throttle out. Instead of going like straight to the inside of the track. I feel like I think it's a tighter bending at the end of the turn. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but it tightens as you go around. And so you need to be like mid-track on entry-ish, and by mid-corner you need to be middle-ish track, and then after the rumble strip ends, you need to be like right there on that apex and just max throttle right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I have trouble with this last corner, trying to be consistent. So push wide like this, but then you want to come around like right there where that rumble strip ends.
I just try and put it something like
Then I've been told that I turn it. Oh God, I turn in too soon for some corners instead of like going straighter and then taking a later turn in.
Yeah, good rule is at any corner it's not a long straight. Good drive down.
Now I just need to pay attention to my clock. Difference is just messing with your gearing and then downforce. But I was playing around with like damping and rebound on some of the front wheel drive cars, and I could feel the difference in the performance of the car when doing that. But I can't really with the rear wheel drive and all wheel drive. Some dude going backwards. Sick, we got a Japanese guy in here. I think that guy's going relatively slow for being in that accident.
Yeah, I think so.
making the most out of this NSX apparently either. But this car weighs 2,200 pounds. There's 410s. Come on. Drifting all around now, so that screwed up my time for sure. This other guy has the time, but I'm gonna start it now. This should be more fun than our previous races since we have 7 people total instead of 3.
Yeah, there's quite a few in this one.
But we'll see how good they are with close racing, I guess. Yeah, I always put the slowest first, because that way it's more fun. Like, I set it up kind of like hot version. I don't know if you know what hot version is, but they usually start the faster cars up the back as well. Japanese guys actually fast, so I'm probably just going to put a time in. I've yet to drive that car in this game. I was gonna build one for this, or for the max attack class, but I couldn't get enough horsepower into it. Frustrated I'm getting beat by this Mito thing or whatever it is, but like the dude's all this guy's all over the place. What do you got? Oh no. He just leaves. Oh, I got another 1 minute 2 at the end. God. Yeah, he wasn't a Mito. What the heck? That was real fun though.
Yeah, that guy in that